my channel. I hope you all had an amazing week. I've been on a little shopping haul again. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I've had a little bit of a Christmas scented shop. Now the room smells Christmassy, we can begin. My all-time favourite Febreze Air Mist. I absolutely love this air freshener. To me, it reminds me of the smell of Hollister. So, the first thing I got, I managed finally to get my hands on the Secret Garden Sephora. I'm so excited to try this. What's even better is that 20p from every box purchase goes to the Caldwell Children's Charity, which I just think is absolutely amazing. So well done, Sephora. Really happy with that. Then we go on to the Christmas scents. Winter Morning. I absolutely love this one. I bought this last year and I still have a few left over. I also bought the Cranberry and Orange. I've never tried this before. I tried it yesterday. I have to say I'm not really a fan. I normally absolutely love fruity smells, but yeah, I wasn't really a fan of this. There's better ones out there. I'll be using this one in the drain. Next up we have my other favourite Christmas one, which is the Festive Fireside. I have a few boxes of this left over from last year as well. I just absolutely love the smell of it, especially Christmas morning. It's just... And the final one I bought was the new one that's out, which is the Sparkling Spruce. I've not smelt this yet, so I'm quite excited to smell it. That does smell like Christmas trees, and it's quite a subtle smell. So that's definitely a good one. If you see it, grab it. I've been to Marks and Spencer outlet. Because I'm wanting a woodland theme, I bought this pack of 20 glass luxury baubles. They're originally £19.50. It says £10.50 on the box, but I think there was an extra 20% off that day, so they actually didn't cost me £10.50. There's all different designs. There's clear green ones, there's frosted green ones, there's frosted dark green ones, there's frosted clear ones, big, little, medium. There's all sorts in there. I'm just really excited to use that on my little tree. Whilst I was in Marks and Spencer's, my other half, he normally hates smelly things, and he managed to find these beauties for me. And he loved the smell. I mean, first of all, you've got this, which is the mistletoe and fir. For £3.50. They were also on 3 for 2. I've actually since seen this in Marks and Spencer's full price at £5 a bottle, not on 3 for 2. But we picked up these, which were also on 3 for 2, at £1.50 a pot. So I got 3. I got the mistletoe and fir, which is my favourite by far, amazing. I also got the frankincense and myrrh, which is also, it's quite nice. I do like that one, not my favourite. And quite surprised by this one. It was winter apple and spice. Now, apple is my absolute favourite scent, so in theory, I wasn't really a fan, I've got to be honest. It's quite overpowering, so if you do use it in a diffuser, just use a few drops of it. In my diffuser, it usually recommends 8 to 10 drops. I think I probably put nearer maybe 3 or 5. Just because it's quite overpowering, it does get stuck in your throat. Also, whilst I was in Home Bargains, I believe this was, rather than B&M, I do get the two mixed up. I bought this. It's an indoor snowball fight. I didn't actually buy it for that purpose. Last year in the local garden centre, I actually saw some hanging snowballs, which were on a string. They were about £10 each. I just thought it was ridiculous, but they looked amazing hanging in the window on a bit of fishing wire. And I tried to replicate it with cotton wool, but it didn't really work. Amazing. They're like, you even squeeze them and they feel like snow. It has that like crunch beneath your fingers. So I figured I could try and thread some clear thread and just hang them in my window. And if that's not successful, we've got an indoor game to play and throw at each other on Christmas Day. Bonus. I popped to Primark. I've been after a nutcracker for so long, but trying to find a little nutcracker that had silver on it and not gold was near on impossible. I really want a navy blue and silver one, but I've yet to find him. But I saw this one in Primark and he was only £6 and his little mouth does move, look. So I just thought he was really cute and he's going to sit on my side somewhere. Whilst I was in Primark, I bought these, which is a pack of 40 shatterproof baubles, which I normally really don't like. I'm not really a fan of plastic baubles. But I cannot tell you how far and wide I've looked for navy blue this year. So I found these because they have navy blue and my favourite colour, which is teal. I've since maybe had a change of heart. I think maybe now I might put these up the garland up the stairs because it's likely to get bashed where it's getting walked around, etc. So I just thought this would be a better option. If they fall, they're not going to break because they're shatterproof. They might dent, but certainly not going to be any glass on the floor, which is the main thing, especially when you've got 2 little nephews. And what shopping trip isn't complete without a trip to the Disney store? Obsessed. I have to confess, I'm not normally a fan of the sketchbook ones. I love the glass ones, especially the ones that you can get at Euro Disney in Paris. It's like, they're my absolute favourite. Look at Dopey's little head. They're not cheap. It was £13, 17 euros from the Disney store, but it just had to go on my collection. I will do a separate video to show you my Disney collection. It's going to be quite long, I have to confess. I have collected Disney decorations probably since I was about 18. These are £25 a bauble, which is quite steep. If you feel the weight of this thing is so heavy. So yeah, it's got blue and Bagheera in it, and on the back it says forget about your worries and your strife, which I just think is amazing. It's also got the little hidden Mickey on the front, a little clasp, and if you open it, it opens up to reveal them. I think this one is now number 9 of 12. I will keep an eye out for the future ones. But if not, I think it's an amazing present for a Disney fan. I mean, look at that box. It's got Bagheera and Baloo printed in gold all over it. It's got a little towel about them there, and then it tells you on this side about the Dynamic Duos collection, which I just think is amazing. I think it's a great gift to somebody, if not a great gift for yourself. This isn't really an English haul because my mum has just come back from America and she got me a little present. Back to Bath and Body Works, if you are watching, please bring a shop to the UK. We are dying for it. So she's bought me some more little hand gels, which I absolutely love. I've got some for my stocking. Body washes and shower gels. Eucalyptus tea and the eucalyptus spearmint, and they just smell amazing. They are my absolute favourite bath scent. I've probably got about 6 bottles of this sitting in my cupboard. Next up, she bought me home, it's a little soap holder, and it only fits Bath and Body Works bottles. So she's very kindly bought me the eucalyptus and spearmint. She's bought me the little soap dispenser that fits beautifully in there, as you can see. She also got me another refill one, which is the black cherry merlot. The idea is that I keep the bottles and I just replace them with not so nice smelling stuff that we can buy here until someone goes to the States next, because it might be a little while for us. We spent an awful lot of money this time, so it's probably going to be at least a few years before we go back. But this is my last item that I've got to show you guys this week. I hope you all have a nice weekend and the week ahead. And I will see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye.